What is up, everyone? Thank you for being here. Welcome back. And if you are new, thank you for joining. If you're new here, I am a professional softball player with the Texas Smoke, and I am going into my second professional season this summer. As I ramp up for season, I thought it would be really cool to bring you all along with me in what I do for my training. This brings me to today's video, which is a rotational warm-up video. We will be going over some awesome rotational warm-ups that you can add in if you are an athlete or if you are just going to the gym to work out. This is not just for softball or baseball players or any athletes that do a rotational sport, but this is something that all of us can add into our daily movements, whether we're stretching, we're at the gym. That way it helps you open up the parts of our body that are really tight, and it will help you with your daily movements. So the trainer that you all will see guiding me through these movements and also teaching you all is Mike Pishcourse. Mike is certified in both rotational movement training and strength and conditioning training, and he has 5 years of experience working with MLB athletes. So without further ado, let's get into today's video.
So this is like the first thing that I do with any athlete that comes in. What this is gonna do is gonna turn on and unlock a lot of like your rotational capacity. So it's called coiling. We start with the front side, then we go over to the back side. What the front side looks like, I'll go on the wall first.
Okay.
So you start a couple inches off the wall, feet together. You're gonna take this inside leg and scoot it back and behind you. We go arm that's close to the wall all the way up. We go back and behind where all the weight is gonna be on this front side, and then I'm gonna lean into the wall. So I want your hip, I want everything to be up against the wall. So just enough to where I would say go right on the edge of the turf and then lean that hip and that left oblique up against the wall. Good. Now position your foot back there. Okay.
That's just such a nice stretch.
Long side here. Now we're gonna create a short side. So what I want you to do is I want you to take your palm, face it up towards the sky like you're gonna surf a plate. Yep. Now the elbow is gonna be down and back here. So the goal here is to incorporate that lower lat. So I want you to squeeze back in there. Eyes are gonna stay forward and lean your chest a little bit more forward like you're gonna pounce, like you're gonna run straight forward. Now I'm gonna give you a little bit of tension down. I want you to squeeze. Reach high with the left hand, reach, squeeze that down, squeeze, keep holding. 3, 2, 1, and release.
Dang.
Oh,
nice.
You feel that in the lower lat too, like when you're squeezing
Yeah,
down?
here?
Yeah.
He'll feel for sure here.
The goal is to create a short side and a long side. So if I'm here, this is like creating a coil at my right. So if I'm thinking about hitting, I'm a right-handed hitter, well, I'm getting to that position here. Like I want to engage as much of my oblique and my lower lat as I can.
Okay.
Like, think of it as like 4 quadrants. You have quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they're in rotation, there needs to be transfer of energy between those quadrants. So that's kind of what we're unlocking here. So now we do the other side. So face that way, feet together, a couple inches off the wall.
So as a lefty, which one would I favor more then?
You want to be able to do this efficiently on both sides.
That way you're opened up
be able
to
to
stretch.
spin it out. You want to make sure that you're able to rotate efficiently from both sides, so then you don't get stuck in like one way.
Right.
And then over time, like your body's just going to naturally compensate and sit in this one way. Whereas like you should be doing like with that heavy bat,
Yeah.
should be doing righty swings. Just dry swing. You don't have to hit balls. Swing
To
righty.
open up.
Trying to make it look like you're a right-handed hitter too. So that way, okay, I swing a lot this way, but then a lot of people, they go to swing left and it's like very disconnected. But
Because that side's so locked up, right?
exactly, if you can connect both sides and it looks like you could switch hit, well, switch hitters already have a leg up because they're already rotating from both sides. And that's when the body moves efficiently in this figure 8 pattern, it's over. All right, let's do this side now. So now this is, again, front side coil. This is going to be for your for your left here. Yep, back and behind. Scooch that foot a little bit closer to the wall.
This one?
Yeah, get a little bit closer because I really want you to use that wall. Yep, there. And then most of the weight on this front leg, bring your knee a little bit forward, bring your chest forward, okay? Now palm towards the sky. Now don't resist me at all. I want you to keep that right there. Good, a little bit more forward, okay? Eyes straight ahead. Don't leave your eyes on one point. Take this load here. Take the load down. Squeeze back here, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good.
How many rounds of this do we do?
Just 1.
Really?
Yeah. All I do with these guys, like, this is step 1.
Just like how pro players you do this with?
This is like prep work for them. They go on the wall. Step 1, we unlock everything that they need to unlock, and then maybe we'll do like some more like band work in those same positions to create some isometric holds, and then maybe a short dynamic, and then they go. Like it slashes your warm-up time in half, as this just allows you to get ready quicker.
I already feel like my, what is this, our QLs and
yeah, well, a little bit lower, like on the glute there, but really your lower lat.
That part, that's what I feel, like right here.
That's your lower lat.
This.
Yeah, your lat is not only here, like that's just the belly of your lat. Your lat connects up.
It goes down this way.
Exactly. Yeah. Like if you've seen the muscular structure.
I am a nurse. I got a little background. I know it.
Like that little like white like diamond of connected tissue. That's what we're trying to tap.
Okay.
Because that is actually like a very powerful tool in the body to use to.
That's not fired up usually, right? Like you usually don't even tap into half the power you have because you're not engaging properly.
Low back, like like spinal erectors. But honestly, like if you strengthen that lower lat, that's rubs right up against your spinal erectors, then it's gonna make everything a lot easier. You're gonna be able to deadlift more, you'll be able to squat more. You're actually gonna be able to do way more weights if you're able to like incorporate more of
properly. Yeah.
So that's just kind of like a little tidbit of
no, that's awesome. I think a lot of people need to hear this because people are always like, what should I do for a warm-up or this and this? And like this is stuff that, like you said, cuts our warm-up time in half, but fires the right muscles and does it the right way.
Easy. If I'm getting ready to do something rotational, which is something you should always do in your training if you're a rotational athlete, you could still do the meat and potatoes of squat, deadlift, bench, but in those accessory lifts, there has to be some sort of rotational component to it. So now with the backside coil, this is gonna relate a lot more to hitting. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start with the foot, the calf, and the knee right up against the wall.
Okay.
You're gonna position this foot out into the side, pointing the toe in towards that plant leg. So now instead of going up on the wall, you're gonna take that long side and you're gonna position the hand on the outer edge of the head, and you're gonna create tension by pulling your head in and trying to resist against that pull. That's gonna keep you neutral right on your point of attack. Same thing with this backside. Just really feel like you're crunching into that right side, palm up towards the sky. And now from here, I'm gonna take my elbow and I'm basically gonna scoop it down and straight forward. It's like I'm taking an inside pitch. I'm trying to hit it to center field.
Okay.
So I stay here. I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna scoop, lean back, and then return to this position. Always keep this level of shoulders.
Okay.
Let's see it. So left foot up against the wall, calf and the knee up against the wall. I want that foot right here. Good. Turn in, bend this knee a little bit more. Good, hip off the wall, great. Left hand, I want you to put it right there on your head with your elbow pointed up towards the sky. Right palm towards the sky, shoulder down, front to that right oblique. Now from here, you're gonna inhale, exhale, scoop straight this way and lean back. Good, so when you go again, return back to the start, keep this bend to the elbow and just work, pretend like these are combined together. You have to rotate from there. So keep this bend and just lean back from there when you go. Good, elbow comes here, good, return back. Now use this line of the turf. Feel like your elbow's gonna scoop this line of the turf. Don't let it go towards the wall at all. Good, return back.
Was that a better anchor?
Eyes straight ahead. Keep your eyes and your head there. That's gonna keep your direction better. Good, return back. Good, keep this elbow as close to the body as possible. Go one more time. It's here.
Oh.
There. Do that 2 more times. Hit that low and inside pitch right over the batter's eye. That one. Yes, there. That's it.
My legs are tired.
Now do this on your left side. So with the right foot and ankle calf up against the wall, you're gonna feel this even more.
So would you say like what, 5 to 8 reps?
5 reps.
Okay.
5 reps. Short amount of time.
You don't feel that here when you pull?
A little bit. You don't want to have too much tension in these positions because it's like if you haven't done them before, like it'll
lock up.
It'll really lock up and grab.
Because your body hasn't been in those positions, so it tries to protect itself by locking up. But it's just like cramping. People think cramping's bad, but cramping is good.
Cramping is great.
Yeah, I learned that this summer. I was like, you know, that really makes.
I love when someone cramps because I'm like, okay, that's a point of weakness that we need to tap into.
Work through it. Okay.
All right, let's go right foot up against the wall. Good. Let's go left foot right here, and then turn that toe in towards the knee. Good bend. Right hand right here on the head, right that outer quadrant. Okay. Now, bend down like almost like you're crunching, doing a oblique crunch, and now you're gonna hit that low and inside pitch to center field. So your path right now is kind of towards right. I need you like almost left of the batter's eye. Good, return back and scoop down and through. There, that's it. That is it. Do that 3 more times. Good. Left shoulder stays low and it right towards me. Perfect.
So it's difficult.
2 more times. Good. Drive. 1 more. Keep it low and scoop it through. Scoop, 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 scoop. That's perfect. That's really good there.
Thank you.
That's sick.
It was hard.
Like obviously like day 1 when I do this with people, it takes a little bit longer because I'm teaching, I'm showing,
Right.
and I'm explaining. If I don't give the education and I just show you, like some people, some athletes, like baseball players, like specifically,
You can feel it.
some of the like the higher level guys, they want to know the whys, and so that's part of my job as a coach too, is to educate.
And I honestly, right now, like I feel like a warm up between my ribs,
Yeah.
which I haven't felt in a minute.
It's all that connective tissue. That's what's going to turn and twist and be that like rubber band effect.
Uh-huh.
It's not really going to be your big muscle group.
No,
Those
not
are
at all.
supporting everything.
That's why I tell younger players, like, you don't need to be the strongest player to hit home runs. Like, you just have to have connection and timing. And if you can do that by doing this, it makes it so much easier to adjust and have those quick
When
effects.
you're foundationally sound, it's easier to put on strength and size and muscle and speed. But if you're not in a good spot foundationally, then everything along the road will just become harder. And then that's where like injury will come into play.
Mm-hmm.
So setting the foundation early, teaching you how to move through your sport, which is rotation, and then the rest becomes easy.
Right.
That's kind of the goal there.
That's awesome. I'm definitely adding those 2 in
So
my everyday warm up now. What is that thing?
this is the RMT Club. David Weck at the WeckMethod lab created this. There's so many different things that you could do with this, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna re-emphasize the coil positions,
Mm-hmm.
and this is just gonna intensify that feel. So we're gonna go into that front side coil. So we're gonna be over that front leg. We're gonna go a little bit back into the side. Again, kind of turning that toe in towards the hip, because we always wanna get into that good hip hinge position. So now I'm gonna hold this strong in my hand. This doesn't move my hand. I'm gonna get my elbow right into my hip, and overhead, I'm gonna reach and grab the top of this handle. Now, you've ridden dirt bikes before,
Once or twice.
so you know when you like rev an engine,
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna do. The hand stays put, and so I'm gonna push down, and then I'm gonna turn my hand out towards you,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna release and reset. Push down, turn, release. So what that's
Okay.
gonna do, the push down is gonna get that elbow from the hip into the back pocket, and then that twist is literally gonna do this with that lower lat. It's gonna start to turn on all that connected tissue.
Basically, I'm doing this movement prep today and more mobility because I'm so sore from yesterday. So this is a really good add-in to the week. Like, if you want to just get like it's like a movement rest day almost.
Exactly.
And just like training your body to have the foundations and the proper movements. That way, it's muscle memory at the
100%.
point.
100%.
Okay, so I'm here.
All right, so bring that foot in
This way?
closer. That's the right angle though. You wanna be out there and turning that knee, this knee, into that one. So now you're here, good. Now don't overturn it, just a little bit of turn so where you're in the hip. Good, overhead, grab that handle at the top. So again, you're good here. Now your first move is to push this down, not with your legs, just with the arm, and then you're gonna crank this back towards me. And then release and come up a little bit. So it's push down, get the elbow into the back pocket, and then turn, turn, turn. Yes, that's it. There, a little bit more out to the side with that left foot.
Left foot this way.
Yep.
And turn it. Here.
Here, eyes one spot the whole time. So again, it's gonna be straight down
Push down.
and then
Rotate.
That's the move. Straight down, get this elbow in your back pocket, and then turn, 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 turn. There, and release. Call this one the Royal Coil.
The royal coil. I like it. How many?
We'll do 5. 5 and we'll go to the other side. So you're gonna intensify that lower lat the more you push down. Really good. Good. Push down, get that elbow back, 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 behind your hip. There. Yes, there it is. I see it. Again, it's just intensify. It's similar movements, right?
Oh, that one. Yeah.
We'll do the other side, and then
Other side.
if I were to say to someone, like, if you're short on time and like you want
Those 3 moves.
you do the wall, you do the club, and if they know the rope, they do the rope, and then they're in.
They're
There you
ready.
go.
I've honestly like just doing these, which what do we do, like 5 reps of each one?
That's it.
I feel more warmed up than doing my 30-minute like sit down, roll out, which you need to do.
There, good. run around.
But there's no, now,
get ready now.
I'm at the gym for like 3 hours. I'm like, why am I?
Get ready now.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity. I mean, we have sessions where we're here for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
But if you don't have to be to have something that's like quality. That's the point.
All right, so a little bit more out to the side right there. Turn this foot in a little bit. Yep, lock that left elbow in. You're gonna push down and then turn out. Keep the eyes right here though. Eyes in the head right there. Good. Down. Keep that close, then turn. There, release. Good, push it down from here. Keep the elbow back, get the elbow more back. There. Now, turn that out. There it is. Good, down. Get that shoulder down and then twist. So you have a little bit more mobility in the external range of motion than a lot of typical baseball.
I do.
So like even for me, it's hard for me to get like all the way back where you are. But this too is another good one to increase shoulder external rotation. Good, coil it out, and good. One more. Push down, push straight down towards the ground. Yeah, there you go. Good.
Yep. Right, hits there.
Looks super weird, but I'm telling you, man.
No, I feel it. I feel everything like this is opened up.
You could do this before you hit. You could do this before you work out. You could do
this is before you wake up. Yeah, this is nice to have, but you also could hold something else and use it, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, this yeah, this is good just because like
it's like a ball.
This also pairs with a lot of different things. Like you could do so much with this club. Like if I want to work like deceleration, like because these beads, like they'll give you that audio cue. I like to do like a power exercise with these where like I'll come out of it, I'll punch out of it.
Yeah, there's so much to do.
But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do with that. But that's good. That's good for your warm-up.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by hitting the like button. And also, please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.